There's more to come on news across Nigeria in a moment. Do stay with us.
Day and night, we are on the road, following all the story, and it takes a lot to earn your trust, to give you the coverage you've always trusted, because no one has more experience to tell your story, to keep you informed. News at 10.
Politics, they say, is a dirty game. Your actions and inactions largely affect you. To follow all the major actions. And it gets you ahead at times of very confusing too. And that's where we get all the perspectives. So you can make sense of it all. Channels Television, your first place for politics.
Welcome back. The people of Taraba State have been cautioned against giving the crisis in the Mambila Plateau religious or ethnic colorations. The warning was made in Jalingo, the state capital, by the grand patron of the Mieti Allah Kati Breeders Association of Nigeria, Alhaji Jibril Wali, at a peace-building meeting with the state governor, Darius Ishaku, at the government house. The state government had taken proactive steps after the Fulani herdsmen and farmers organized separate protests in Jalingo by setting up a judicial committee and inaugurated by the Deputy Governor Haruna Manu to find out causes of the dispute over land grabbing and ownership between the people of Mambila and the Fulani herders. The peace-building meeting has members of the Mieti Allah Cattle Breeders Association, the Mambila and Fulani community in attendance. Governor Darius appreciates those present and set the tone for the meeting. About 5,000 persons have been displaced as a result of the crisis on the Mambila Plateau, with the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, providing interventions to some of them. Governor Muhammad Abubakar of Bauchi State has pledged more support for intending Muslim pilgrims in the state following the elimination of all forms of malpractices in the system. Addressing the delegation of the state's Pilgrims Welfare Board, the governor notes that before his administration came on board, some officials in the board had made it difficult for intending pilgrims to perform the yearly Hajj.
I made up my mind outrightly from the time I took over that, inshallah, I am not going to steal in the name of Allah. Because what was happening in the past was stealing in the name of Allah. Even the sale of forms, that was the point at which they will begin stealing. They will create an artificial scarcity so that they can now add an amount of money and to sell out the forms. And from the time we took over to date, alhamdulillah, that phenomenon has been eradicated in the Muslim Pilgrims Welfare Board. I will pledge my continued support for the Muslim Pilgrims Welfare Board. It is true that this year we are the only state in Nigeria that are supplementing accommodation. And this is because our accommodation has, in the past 2 years or 2 pilgrimages, have been adjudged the best.
Well, that's the program today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Joker Rogers.